Hi everyone, Pastor Paul Krampitz welcoming you to this edition of From the Pastor's Study. We continue our journey through Luther's Small Catechism. We are in the section on the Lord's Prayer, and today we're going to take a few moments and consider the first petition. Our Father in heaven, which is the introduction, and then the first petition, hallowed be your name. Luther says, what is this? It is true that God's name is holy in itself, but we ask in this prayer that it might become holy in and among us. Holy, H-O-L-Y. So notice a little difference in language there. Hallowed be your name. Sometimes people pronounce that hallowed, kind of an older way of pronouncing it, but hallowed or hallowed, however you care to pronounce it, it means holy. So what is this about God's name being holy? First of all, Luther reminds us that, well, God's name in and of itself is holy, but the prayer is about it being holy in and among us. I think the best way to understand what holiness is that it's special. There's something sacred about it. It's reserved for a special purpose. For example, you might have a special set of dishes in your home, perhaps some chinaware or maybe some crystal glasses. Those are special items that are brought out for special occasions, and we take extra special care of them because of their value. Very often, china or crystal are wedding gifts or family heirlooms that have been passed along, and so they also call to mind relationships. God's name is to be hallowed because God's name is a gift to us. When God gives us a name, it is a way for us to access God, to call upon God. Moses, in that very familiar scene at the burning bush, Moses is being sent by God to Egypt, to Pharaoh, to release my people. And Moses says, well, what's your name? Who shall I say sent me? And God gives God's name there, which translated really means, I will be who I will be. In Hebrew scripture, God's name not really pronounced fully, but we say Yahweh. So to have a name for God is an incredibly precious gift. And so we shouldn't misuse that gift. Use it casually, but keep it holy, and remember what the purpose of that name is. It's a way for us to call upon God, to be in relationship with God, and to pray. So God, who is our Father, has a name. It's a holy name, and we are in this prayer praying that God's name would be holy. I want to point out one other thing, and this will be a theme in the first couple of petitions here. There is a sense that this petition is a prayer for God. After all, it's about God's name being protected and made holy, again, particularly among us. I'll follow up on the theme of prayers that are in a sense for God and the early petitions next time. But until then, this is Pastor Paul saying goodbye and God bless.